Hello everybody, hello everybody. Can you hear me? Can I get a testing? 1, 2, 3. Is my sound working? Okay, according to what I'm seeing, yes, it is working. I'll give everyone a few minutes to come in. Looking at chat right now. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and pull up YouTube. What's up in the background? Decrease size. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Hello, everybody. How we doing? I'm going to give a few more minutes for people to come in. Okay. So here's what happened, guys. Here's what's going on. So I go out to get lunch because I'm a little bummed out. I'm a little bummed because I thought today's the day. We're going to get our Warriors Den live stream about what's coming in year 6. And I was so pumped about it until I found out from their announcement that actually it's going to be next week on Tuesday. And I went, okay, well, then we're not getting anything new. So I go out to get lunch. Then I get a message. And here's the thing. Even though I'm not really responding to anyone on Discord in their Discord group right now, I still check it every now and then. And someone said, hey, Raven, they released a trailer. So I said, what? They released a trailer? And I was about to watch it. But then I thought, no, I don't want to watch the trailer yet. I do not want to watch the trailer yet. I want to do that live with you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the trailer together. And I'm going to talk to you about what I see. And we'll discuss it from there. So I've pulled up YouTube right here, and we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to give it just another... While we're waiting on everyone to come in, I'm going to look at this. This just released For Honor, new executions and new mood effects. So I'll watch this while we wait. I'm going to get to see what's coming new to the For Honor stuff. So let's have a look. New content. Okay. You said new executions. That's obviously not... Unarmed fighter? What the? Well, that was brutal. That was very brutal. Barroom brawl? What? What the heck? Okay. Fair. And then new elite outfits, alright. Severed Providence. Let me turn down the volume on my thing so that there's not an echo. I'll put it on cinema mode when we get to the actual trailer. Right now, I'm just watching this while I give people time to come into the stream. These are okay. I've never been that fan of, like, elite outfits, because... they don't come with anything else other than a neat ornament or paint style. I prefer like the mythic outfits and stuff. Tiandi looking kind of fresh. I like the tiger look. That's kind of cool. Okay, so that's everything there. So what can I say about all that? Well, the 2 executions were funny. I don't know. If you're going to give me bare-handed beatdown, if you're going to give me like an unarmed fight, give me some cool martial arts moves, not just like somebody just beating up the other person. I don't know. That's just me, though. They were both kind of good. They were both enjoyable. I'll probably give each one kind of a grade later on down the road, but for now, I'm just glad that those are okay. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this trailer. Where's the trailer? Ha! There's the stream. Where is the trailer? Oh, well, better look for it. So, For Honor Year 6. All right. Here it is. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put it in full screen. So, I cannot read chat right now. I'm not reading chat. So, please don't ask me questions right now. I'm going to watch this, and I'll pause it where I feel necessary. So, let's get started. Here we go. Whoa, okay. Whoa, I already see something. Back up. What's this? Look at the coloration. This looks like an autumn-style feel. I've never seen them do that. Are they going to be adjusting, like, the kind of setting that we're going to be in? Let's see that again. Yeah, look. Whoa. Go back. Back to when that Highlander hit, right? Ah, stop doing that. Okay, I'm sure we'll see it again. But
6 is going to be a very exciting time.
Yeah, there it is again. Look at that. Hold on. Stop going so fast. There. the different colored trees. It looks like they're actually changing up the backdrop. It looks like they're changing up some setting choices to make it look more autumny, like look more like autumn or fall. That's cool. I'm glad they're doing that. That's a creative idea. I don't think they've done that. If they have, someone correct me, but I don't think they've done that. That's a cool idea. All right, let's keep going.
Places we've never been.
The team is amazing. The team is excited for this year.
The name of the year is The Lost Horizons.
Okay.
The core fantasy and identity for past 5 years were about knight, Viking, samurai, and Marine. The now remaining question is, how do we expand the fantasy?
Within Heathmore.
Okay, so that's not the first question. Okay, so what he said was, so far with For Honor, we focused on the Knight, Viking, Samurai, and Wu Lin, but now we need to ask, how do we expand the fantasy? That's a good question, but it's not the time to ask that question, because you haven't expanded enough with the Wu Lin. You haven't even given us much of a lore on the Wu Lin. We know the Knight's lore, the Vikings lore, and the Samurai lore. We don't know much about the Wu Lin. I would say you're jumping the gun a little fast, you know? I would say let's build up some more of the Wu Lin, and then we can talk about building up more of the fantasy. But what this does say is very interesting. They're basically saying, hey, we want to expand on the fantasy element. We're not going historical. We're going on the fantasy element, which is definitely a direction they can take. So let's hear the rest.
There have been maybe some forgotten worlds, some forgotten stories, mythology that has yet to be uncovered. We want to dive into that and tell that story. The fantasy is really coming to a level that we've never seen before. It starts with the relics. Each season will be represented by a relic. That will be to the
Is that the Holy Grail? Are they trying to go? Okay, so that's probably not the literal Holy Grail, but I'm pretty damn sure that's what they're basing it on. I think that this is like some kind of chalice or Holy Grail kind of thing. So they're going down a Holy Grail kind of. Wait a second. What is that? What is that? That kind of arch pattern thing right there? That looks very Lord of the Rings elvish. Wait a second. Okay, so we've got autumn-like colors, very fancy looking chalice, and an elvish kind. Are they getting some stuff from Lord of the Rings right now? Is that what this is? Is that what this is right now? Are they trying to go off of some Lord of the Rings style stuff? Because I'm not going to lie, that'd be kind of cool if they were. That would be kind of cool. Because we've talked about crossing over with Lord of the Rings and such, but this is kind of neat. I'm not going to lie, this is kind of neat. I'm very interested to see where they're going. So obviously this is the Holy Grail. So let's keep going.
Lost Horizons.
Outlanders.
At the end of year 5, the pirate hero brought her own new fight styles to the game. But she also brings with her the Outlanders.
The Outlanders are a group of mercenaries that the only ties that they really have is the fact that they're joining the fight for their own personal reasons and objectives.
They're going to bring with them extremely different seasons. And we're trying to represent that in game, in terms of content, in terms of gameplay as well.
Each of the Outlander heroes want to break from the norms of For Honor. While we saw the pirate use feats inside chains, each of the others might try to do something a little bit different and unique.
We're going to see that play out in year 6.
Okay, so they said that the Outlanders want to break with the norms of For Honor. And I'm totally behind that. I'm fine with them wanting to break with a few norms. That's an okay thing to do, I suppose. I think the one thing that I would be concerned about is what norms you want to break. Because the pirate hero, I think, works. I don't have a problem with the pirate hero. Her move style, her playability, I think she's serviceable. I think she's fine. But if you walk down that path too far, if you go too deep down that rabbit hole, it's going to become a little hard to climb your way back out. Adding a gun, the style of gun, and the way it's used in game does not break the game. But if you start adding like a musketeer or a repeater crossbow or anything like that, if you start adding some elements that cannot work, it's going to get ugly. Also, with the whole fantasy thing, I'm very concerned that what they're going to do is one of the Outlander heroes is going to be super wizard based. Like they're just going to be able to cast spells and stuff. Please don't do that, okay? Keep this somewhat grounded in reality. I do know that there are fantasy elements. I know that there's some bewitching stuff here. Let's be clear. I know, I get that. But come on, I can only extend my suspension of disbelief so far before I start going, this is bull, okay? I kind of want to see some believability. Okay, but anyway, sorry, I interrupted. Continue.
In the middle of season 2 and in the middle of season 4, that's when the next 2 Outlanders will reveal themselves.
Okay. Hero skins.
The hero skins, long story short, would be to say that it's a new way to customize and express yourself as a player. It doesn't take away the armor variations that we're used to bringing, the color palettes and the battle pass, all of those things still remain. But the hero skin is that next step. There's no mixing and matching with the hero skin. This is the player or the embodiment of whatever you're going to be.
Each season, you can expect one new hero skin for one hero. We wanted to have a blank canvas.
Oh, look at this backdrop. I know that this is probably for like the event that they're going to do this coming season, but please keep this art direction. This is glory. This is gorgeous. It looks like something right out of Skyrim or Elden Ring or something. This looks beautiful. Guys, this is what I'm looking for in terms of art. That's gorgeous. Don't change that. Please keep that the way it is. This is such good art direction. I haven't seen art like this in For Honor since Marching Fire. Guys, this is good. Keep it. Keep this. Sorry, I'm gushing. Going on.
To draw a new character. And it complements to the story that we want to tell this season.
Okay, so before we continue, let me just say this about the hero skins. People have been asking me a lot, what are the hero skins? And what I think they are, I've heard a couple of theories. Here's what I think they are. You know how when we had the Assassin's Creed event, you had this game mode where you fought against a Ezio Auditore and Cesare Borgia, who both had Highlander movesets? That was basically two Highlanders who were wearing Ezio and Cesare skins. When we had the Dead by Daylight event, we had we had the Trapper, but the Trapper had the moveset of Centurion. That was basically a Centurion with a Trapper skin. So I think what the skins are basically like full body recreations of the characters so that they can make them look a specific way. And I think that there are lots of creative ideas you can do with that. And as long as they keep it, again, somewhat grounded in reality, don't give me a skin of like Batman. Okay, like don't give me a Centurion skin where he's Batman. I'd rather you not do that. Keep it somewhat believable. Like if you wanted to make a Joan of Arc skin for the Warden, or if you wanted to make a Thor skin for the Jormungand, or something where it kind of ties into it, that would be fine. But if you start going into the realm of pop culture and memes and crap like that, it's gonna hurt the game. Trust me, it's gonna hurt me if nothing else. All right, sorry about that. Let's move on.
Crossplay.
What? No. What? What? Say that again. I need to hear it again.
Crossplay.
Crossplay? Like cross-platform? Like, what?
Cross-platform has been a feature heavily requested by the community.
So at the start of year 6, we bring crossplay to matchmaking.
What? So, So they're actually going to try to bring cross-platform to For Honor. Guys, that is phenomenal. That is so fun. This is something we've been begging for since the beginning. And I think that by doing this, this will help For Honor in a big way. I think it's going to... Well, okay, let me rephrase. This is going to help For Honor, but it's also going to present a new challenge. Here's what I mean by that. By doing crossplay, you're going to encourage friends from different groups to play with each other. That means that I could play on my PlayStation and still play with someone like Slanderous, or potentially end up in a match with someone who plays on PC or Xbox. That means my fans who play Xbox or PC, you and I could potentially play together one day. Wouldn't that be awesome? But that's not what I'm talking about here. So that's awesome. That is so cool that they're doing that. But here's the challenge. Lots of people have pointed out that the timing and frame rates are different for PC versus console. How is that going to transition? To me, that seems like it's going to be a problem they're going to have to overcome. I don't know if they're already working to move in that direction, because what it says right now is that it's a phase 1 to phase 2 thing. Like basically it's going to start with just pools for unified matchmaking, and then in phase 2, they're going to actually do cross-platform with friends, which would be phenomenal. I would love if they do that. But I do see the problem that creates. I hope that they can work out that problem. If they can actually do cross-platform For Honor, that will be such a help to the game. That could really breathe new life into this game. This is phenomenal. And guys, this actually does disprove one of the big theories that everyone's saying, that For Honor's dead. If it was dead, they wouldn't be pushing this, okay? This is great. You would not push cross-platform for a game that is dead and dying. Okay, they are trying to make it so that the community not only grows but interacts more. This is really, really good. This is probably the best news I've heard so far. I am so excited for this. Now, don't get me wrong. There are going to be challenges, so please don't anybody... When this happens, if you automatically start seeing problems, please don't go, oh man, they screwed it up. They ruined cross-platform. They ruined cross-play. Oh, it's so... Please be patient because I recognize the problems that they're going to be facing with this decision. I recognize the hiccups that could come along the way. Let's be patient with them and trust them to try to figure this thing out. It's not an easy thing to do. And if anyone says, oh, come on, it can't be that hard, I ask you to show me what games you've developed. All right, this is not something easily done. I'm going to respect the reality that they have some work to do in this direction. But the fact that they're even interested in doing this at all is excellent. I am so excited. Okay, sorry about that. Let's keep going.
This will unite the 3 pools, the 3 platforms together. Later in the year, as a second upgrade to this, we expect to be able to allow you to group with your friends cross-platform.
That's excellent. I'm so excited. Core experience. Okay.
I absolutely love our testing grounds feature. It's an unprecedented tool to work with the community on balance and gameplay improvement changes.
Agreed.
Balance is a never-ending journey. Each year we've made really strong efforts to try and improve it. We want to continue to evolve that over the course of year 6 to the point where everyone can say, hey, this character should be pickable.
Okay, so yeah, I actually agree with that. He's basically saying that they love the testing ground feature because it allows them to communicate more with their fans and make all heroes balanced. You know, a lot of people have complained to me that For Honor is an unbalanced game. All the heroes feel unbalanced, and I have to disagree wholeheartedly. And one of the reasons why is testing grounds. Testing grounds is such a creative way to help test out new balancing update changes before they release. It would be really scummy if they just said, okay, guys, we're doing a rework to Kyoshin, and we're not going to let you test it out. We're just throwing it out there, and if you don't like it, well, you'll have to wait until next season before we try to fix it. But with testing grounds, they actually put out the changes that they want to do, let us decide, hey, we like this or we don't like this, and then from there, they decide if they want to tweak it or not. I think that's great. It does promote more conversation between the developers and the fans, and as long as the fans are respectful and understandable in what they critique and what they praise, then it leads to good creations. That's how we got the Shugoki rework, the Raider rework, the Shinobi rework, which everyone's praising right now, the Orochi rework, the Sanhu rework, and from the looks of what they showed in the trailer, I saw Shinobi, Raider, Orochi, and Conk in there, but I also saw Shaolin. Does that mean Shaolin's getting a rework? Am I correct? Is Shaolin getting a rework now? That'd be excellent. I still am waiting for the Nusha rework, but if Shaolin gets a rework, that'll be cool. I agree with this wholeheartedly. I love the testing grounds, and I hope we get more of them in the next year. I want to see them do more balancing updates. I want to see how much further they can push the balancing of the game. It can only go in good directions, guys, unless, of course, they go too far, but I don't think they will. They've usually been pretty good about that because, like with the Shinobi one, they went too far with the Shinobi, but they didn't release it. They just patched it back and fixed it so that it wouldn't be too bad. Like, I trust them. I think this will be okay. So let's keep going.
The possibilities in year 6 are endless. We are exploring a bigger horizon.
People are always so happy about like all the new stuff that's coming.
Your passion still drives us, and we really hope that we're delivering on something that's fresh, exciting. Yeah, year 6 is just going to be sick.
Well, what was that? What was that? No, go back. What was that? What was that? Back up. Back up to the pirate.
Yeah, year 6 is just going to be sick.
Okay, stop here. I saw a shadow. Watch the pirate. In fact, I'll slow it down. I will slow it down super slow. Where's the playback? Normal? We're going to slow it down to 5. Watch the pirate. Watch. A shadow is going to cross her. See that? See that? And she even looks up at it. Can we get let's go even slower. Let's go even slower on that. I'm going to back up just a little. All right, so do Warden. Now, I'm going to bet that's a dragon. How much you want to bet that's a dragon? Because they've got the Holy Grail thing going on. They've kind of got this elvish, Eldar, Lord of the Rings kind of thing going on. And they're talking about expanding the fantasy, the next step is dragons. Okay, so how much you want to bet that's a freaking dragon that just flew overhead? And if they add dragons or some kind of game mode involving dragons, that's going to be unbelievable. Oh my gosh. If they actually add dragons to this thing. Let's rewind that one more time. I want to see it again.
Exciting, yeah, year 6 is just going to be sick.
Okay, so year 6 season 1 starts Thursday of next week, but they're doing a Warriors Den live stream on the 15th. So yeah, that is the trailer. Man, I'm just pumped. Guys, that was awesome. That was so cool. Look, where do I even start? Where do I even start with this? Okay, so much good news here. So first of all, more testing grounds are coming, which is going to be great for the heroes. Cross-platform is announced. They've announced that they're trying to go for cross-platform. And keep in mind, this does not mean that we're getting cross-platform first thing in the new season. Guys, I'm trying to help y'all out here. Please don't get your hopes so high that you're like, oh yeah, cross-platform first thing. See, year 6, season 1, cross-platform. No, they're working in that direction, so let's be patient with them. But the fact that they want to go there is great. So I'm excited. All of my fans who play on different platforms than I do, we might actually get to play together at some point. That would be phenomenal. More interaction between me and you guys. That's going to be so awesome. Talking about 2 new heroes from the Outlanders. I don't know what to expect from the Outlanders yet. I need to see more information and more hints to get an idea. What would I genuinely like? I would like a Rajput hero, because I've been begging for that for a while. An African hero would be cool. Islamic or Middle Eastern hero. A Native American hero. All of these would be really sick. We're only getting 2 next year, but the ones that I would really like are a Rajput. I'd want that to be first. I want that to be their first choice, or at least one of those comes out this year. So I would love that. Give us that, please. That would be excellent. I would enjoy that. So please bring that out, For Honor. So I don't know. Again, I just need information. I need to get hints, and then I can build something. But this whole new season 1 thing looks very elvish. I mean, if you look at that screen right there, it looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. It looks like Rivendell. It kind of looks like Rivendell, doesn't it? Like from Lord of the Rings. I half expect Elrond to come walking out. Welcome to Rivendell, Master Baggins. You know, I can't do Hugo Weaving. I can't do his voice. He's got the Chad voice, and I'm just a raven. But gosh, guys, this is gonna be so sick. This is gonna be so cool. If we can actually add some Arthurian legend, add some dragons, add some cool fantasy elements. People have often asked the question. You know, people have been saying, is For Honor more fantasy or more historical? And I've always said it's historical with fantasy elements. But it looks like what they're doing is they're really starting to walk down the fantasy path more. They're saying, okay, guys, we've done just about all we can do with the historical. Now let's start to really embrace the fantasy, the fantastical. And my response to that is yes. Yes, I think that is a good idea, as long as you keep it within the realms of reality. Let's not create elves or dwarves or anything like that where we're stepping into totally new territory. You're basing this on the idea of an alternate history with fantasy elements. Let's keep it that way. And now the other thing, and I want to address this right now. I want to address this right the heck now. People are saying that For Honor is forgetting the original 3 factions. They're saying, oh, we're not getting a new Viking hero. We're never going to get a new samurai hero. I've heard this over and over, and let me be perfectly clear. They're not forgetting the original factions. They're not forgetting them. They are trying to expand right now. And why are they expanding? Like, why would they want to expand? 3 reasons. The first reason is because they want to appeal to a wider audience. There are some people who love the fantastical elements or love aspects of other warrior cultures that have not been introduced in For Honor. 2, because when you only focus on knights, samurai, Viking, and Wulin, it makes it hard to get other warriors in the faction. Like, for example, I genuinely had trouble thinking of new Viking heroes you could add. Like, after a while, you're going to go, well, we've run out of Viking heroes. We've run out of Viking weapons. We've run out of samurai weapons. We've run out of samurai heroes. Eventually, they have to say, look, there are other cultures out there we could choose from. Let's try to branch out. So they're trying to get more possibilities for new heroes and possibly new maps, possibly new emote ideas or new effect ideas or new lore. They're trying, like I said, trying to expand. And third and finally, just because they're adding a new faction doesn't mean they're not going to add anything new for the other factions. That's not how that works. Think about it like this. When they added the Wulin faction, did that mean they forgot about the Knight, Samurai, and Viking? No, it just meant that they spent some time building up the Wulin and then came back to it. And right now, we only have one Outlander hero, the Pirate. Now they have to add at least another 2 heroes to the Outlanders to make them an official faction. Otherwise, Pirate is just kind of on her own right now. So I don't mind what they're doing here. And keep in mind, guys, I've been vouching for a new Wu Lin hero for a while, and we still haven't gotten it. I'm waiting for them to do it, but I think what we really need to do this is called patience. We just got to be patient for a little bit, okay? Here's the thing. If For Honor gave us everything we wanted right away, what would we have to look forward to? Part of it is, let's just take our time. Let's enjoy each little bit they give us. Right now, I'm looking at this and saying, we're getting some Lord of the Rings level art, Lord of the Rings level lore, some Holy Grail stuff, some really nice new art, the new concept of fantasy that they're bringing to the game. I am excited for what Season 1 has to offer, and it's not even offering a new hero yet. I can wait. I can be patient, you know? I think that we'll see some really cool stuff. I am very hyped for what's coming. And guys, again, the fact they're doing cross-platform, or at least trying to, is phenomenal. All right. I just was asked a question. Raven, could you check on the Warden where he's walking towards the chalice? Okay. I think I can do that. Where he's walking. I think that was when they were talking about hero skins. Yeah, right here. Let's see that.
And canvas to draw a new
Why did you want me to look at that, though? I don't understand.
character. And it complements to the story that we want to tell this season.
So it looks like he's bowing to the chalice, but I don't know why you wanted to look at that, Jaguar. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. That is my live thought on year 6. I don't know who they're going to be working on next in Testing Grounds. I know that they still have to work on Conqueror. But I think that they might be doing Shaolin too. But who knows? Who knows what else is coming? Year 6 is promising a lot. I'm very excited to see what they do. I'm being optimistic about this. I've actually been seeing this a lot. Let me say this and then I'll go for the day. No, that's not the Warden Hero skin. I don't think that's a skin. Anyway. Let me just say this. I've been seeing a lot of videos popping up every now and then from folks like Slanderous and Eskimo Pie and others who are saying that For Honor is either a bad game or a dying game or stuff like that. Slanderous released a video just recently pointing out with provable facts that For Honor is not dying. But there are people out there like Solid Soul and a few others who argue that even if the game is not dying, should it stay alive? Should we still care about it? People came to my channel initially because I was one of the few for a while who was actually praising For Honor, who was actually saying, I think For Honor is a great game. I enjoy playing it, and we should be positive about it. And I'm going to remain that way. I'm not going to give up on this game. I think that it has so much potential, still has so much potential. I don't think we've seen all For Honor can offer. I still play this game. Even when people were saying Elden Ring is going to be what kills For Honor, yeah, come on, guys. Haven't we heard that all the time? Everyone's been saying, no, this new game's going to kill For Honor. No, this new game's going to kill For Honor. In fact, people were saying, no, this developing company is going to make this game, which is going to be just like For Honor, only better, and it's going to kill For Honor. No. For Honor is a game that is unique from every other fighting game out there, including Elden Ring. I think that people are, even if they do enjoy Elden Ring, which there's no problem with, I think that they will come back to For Honor. I think that For Honor has a very devoted player base, and there's a reason for that. And I think that For Honor is going to continue to grow and be an amazing, exceptional game throughout year 6. As long as we, the community, continue to put our faith and our positivity into it. Like they said in this thing, our drive, our determination, our passion for this game is what drives them. So as long as we show them our passion and drive for this game, they will continue to make more content and continue to love this game the way we do. So I am going to feed that. I'm going to continue to be that passion that they look for. Even if it's just me. Even if it's just me, I'll continue to tell these guys, love the game. Now that, of course, if I love a game, of course I'm going to criticize it when it does bad things. I'm going to say, guys, I think this was a really dumb decision. Or, guys, I don't think this is the right direction to take. Guys, I think that this was a silly looking thing you added here. I will say those things. If they make a really crappy hero skin for one of the heroes, I'm going to say it. If they make an execution that looks really memey and doesn't look that good, I'm going to say it. If they really screw up with a season concept, I'm going to say it. But it's out of love that I do these things. Well, guys, that about wraps it up. How long were we streaming and how many did we get? It looks like 115 concurrent viewers. Guys, y'all spoil me. Well, thank y'all so much for watching this. I know that this was really impromptu. This was kind of out of left field, and I'm sorry if it was short. How long have I been going now? About 30 minutes now. That's a decent amount of time. Okay, guys, well, thank you so much for watching this. I don't have anything else. This was just kind of an impromptu thing. I wanted to take a look at what was coming and take a look at the trailer and give you my live thoughts on it. Expect a new video, hopefully later this weekend. I'm trying very hard to get my Dead by Daylight video done. And also, if you haven't seen it yet, I did a response video to Weird History where they talk about why it would be armor is dangerous and you'd be better off not wearing any. Shadiversity and Metatron already did response videos to that video, and I I kind of wanted to throw my hat into the ring. So go check out my video. I think that I did a pretty decent job. Check that out. I've also got some new merchandise on the line right now, which I think y'all will like. I actually just got my sample. It's a blanket with the female Raven Lord on it, and it looks really awesome, by the way. I may show it in a face reveal stream at some point, but that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel and always watching me. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the reason I do this. Thank you, thank you, thank you again. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.